Hey guys, we're hanging out in the Young Hollywood studio with Natalia Reyes. How's it going?
Good.
You have such a beautiful last name, and I feel like I'm totally butchering it.
No,
you say it.
In Colombia, we'll say Reyes.
See that's the way
but
I
here
say it. That's
I
beautiful.
Get Reyes. Yeah.
Loving the outfit. This reminds me of Clueless a little bit. Remember with the yellow outfit that she wears?
Right. I didn't think
And I'm
about
Pretty Woman with these boots.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Congratulations on
Thank
all your
you.
success. This is so exciting.
Yes, I'm really excited actually, and I think just better now that finally we get to show the movie to the world. You know, it's so much work. We were shooting for a long time, so much people, so much effort, but finally we get to show it. So it's amazing.
This is a huge, huge film to land. Do you have that sort of experience that actors have where their life changes overnight? Like, have you felt the shift?
Yeah, I mean, I've been acting for a while. I started really young in Colombia. But of course, this is huge, and this is a different scale and, you know, a different market and country. So seeing these people and these fans that are actually like really excited about the movie and the franchise and Arnold and all of us was really shocking, you know, because we're all the time on set, just like doing the scenes and creating the movie and telling the story, but not really, you know, in contact and in touch with the audience. So it was really amazing just to be there and to actually feel the people, and their excitement was just like, oh my gosh.
Is it true that when you were auditioning for this, you weren't sure what project you were auditioning for? You sent in a tape?
I think all around these projects is always really secret. And I got this email like, can you send this tape? And I was like, yeah, sure. It's an American movie, it's a big thing, but just like I did it, and it was like on my cell phone, and I was sweating, and I had all the dogs barking around, and I had the music, and I was like, it's not a great tape, but I'll send it. And I did, and you know, a week later they were like, they liked it. And I'm like, really? What are they thinking? Okay, so then I came to LA, I auditioned with Linda Hamilton.
And at that point, did you even know Linda was going to be there?
No, of course not. No, I was coming to LA for this callback, and I was like, yeah, fun. You know, like I was nervous, and I was just, okay, you know, I have to prepare this scene. It was a really emotional scene, and I was really excited. And I went to Blur, it's Tim's studio, and I got there, and I found this beautiful lady in the entrance, and she was like, welcome. Do you want some water? Here's makeup. Are you ready? Whatever. Tim's gonna be out soon. I'm like, sure. He came out, and he was like, oh, you met Linda Hamilton. I was like,
oh, she's the one that offered you water?
Yeah, she was offering me water. That's Linda Hamilton. Like, she is so like that. And she was so kind, and she was there, and I was like, I can just not understand. You know, like, she's here with me auditioning, so this has to be a really important role, and this has to be a huge thing.
Yeah.
So we did this scene together, and at the end we were all crying, and she was so supportive and loving that I think she helped a lot. And at the end of it, then I found out, like, as soon as I went out, she was like, bingo, I don't know if I get to vote, but that's the one.
That's so exciting.
Yes,
what if you had been like, yeah, Linda, yeah, I'll have a water.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you can make sure my room is ready. That's so exciting. What about Arnold? What was your first experience like meeting Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Well, that was in Budapest. It was like a month of night shoots, and it was from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. And we were rehearsing in this huge water tank that we had these underwater scenes that you watch. And I was there, I was training, and suddenly like I heard his voice like from far. You can feel it, you know, like it's so deep, and like, Arnold, that's Arnold, he's coming. And he came, and he was like, Natalia, great meeting you. And I'm like, I want to hug you, but I'm so wet, I'm soaking. So, you know, like, I want to hug you, but that'll be tomorrow. So the next day, we actually had a scene, and he was really close, and he was looking into my eyes, and I was like, this is so surreal. But he was there, and he's fun. He loves having fun, telling jokes and telling stories. And
what were you for Halloween, by the way?
I was Arnold. I was
Arnold?
Yeah, I was him. I was the governor. Last
that
night.
Is so cool.
I have you check it on my Instagram. I had this amazing mask that we actually used in the movie for Arnold's double. So it is really creepy because it's Arnold's face, it's so real, and my tiny body, so it's funny.
Okay, what about your training, your stunts? How much of your own stunts did you do?
I mean, I really tried, and I think it was also Tim's, our director. It was his intention. Like, he really wanted us to do our best and to train hard and to try and do as much stunts as we could. So like my character Denny is like a girl from Mexico City. She has a normal life, and she becomes like this part of this, group of leaders and fighters that are trying to, fight a Terminator. So at the beginning, I'm just like this girl, normal girl. So I was lucky I didn't have to train as hard as Mackenzie or Linda. We were training 1 hour every morning, but then we were having like the stunts rehearsal and underwater training and weapons training, and it was a lot of training and stunts, cars, helicopters, and C5s, Hummers. You'll see it, and it was a lot of action, so it was a lot of work, but it was fun. It was part of, learning and just getting to know this franchise.
I did notice that you posted a selfie in tears talking about the premiere being canceled, but then the reason behind it is what drove you to those tears was the wildfires and...
Yeah, it was really sad. Of course, as an actor, you always dream, of your premiere at the Chinese theater and your dress and all that. That's the selfish part of it. Like, it was really sad. Like, we were really waiting for that day to come. But also when I found out, like, it's because of the fires, and it's so sad and so dry, and the winds are crazy, and it's just, we need to think about this, like, this is climate change. It is affecting all of us, like we think about the future or science fiction or that's gonna happen. It's climate change. It's not climate change anymore. It's an emergency. And I think we're not conscious enough. We're not making enough. We just have to take action and to start doing something now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're using your platform for good. So that's the good thing.
It's
right?
part of it. Yeah.
Okay, before we end the segment, can we say hasta la vista, baby?
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's why she booked the job.